Hi everybody. Ooh. Good morning or good afternoon, depending where you're at. I am in Utah, so it's 10 a.m. here. We're on Mountain Standard Time. Give y'all a few minutes to join in, see if I can't find the live. There we go. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. Okay, I hate new Facebook. Oh, mute myself. New Facebook on a laptop is stupid. I hate it. There, I said it. All right, thanks for joining. Hi everybody, hope getting a few people on there. Jumping in. So, as we're getting started here, as always, if you see anything you like, all of the cut files I use are free on paper issues, which is awesome. I love that they do that. But if you see any of the product or anything you like, you can use code SHILO, S-H-I-L-O, and you get 20% off your purchase. If you're not following me already on Instagram or YouTube, it's at Totally Crafty, totally like the frog, toad. It's a nickname. Yeah, so good morning, good afternoon. Like I said, I'm in Utah, so I'm still kind of on morning time. Going back to school has been quite a switch, and so we've been having to get up at like 6 a.m. and it's icky. So we're just getting back to a routine. So now on the weekends when I could sleep in, my body is automatically telling me to get up by 6 o'clock. So that's always a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do today, what I'm starting today is I'm going to use the Echo Park Witches and Wizards collection, and I'm kind of focusing more on their Halloween colors, and I'm going to use that collection to do some decor for my tiered tray, a Halloween themed. I think I'm going to kind of do like a witches themed decor for my tiered tray. I'm just going to set my cute cut file aside. And the first thing, so today we're going to do a witch's hat. And the first thing I want to do, before I start my witch's hat, first thing I need to do is next time, on my next live, which I believe is the 29th of September, 29th or 24th? No, I'm sorry, 24th of September at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is noon Eastern Time. I'm going to do potion bottles. So in order to set up the potion bottles, or I'm going to do probably a set of 3 potion bottles. But in order to get one of the potion bottles to do kind of what I want it to do in my brain, I'm going to prep that now and then set it aside because it's going to need time to days between now and the 24th. It is what, like 19 days. But sometimes it's kind of done and set aside, and so it'll be ready for us next time on the 24th. So, oh hey sis, my sister Star's on. Hey Sister Sue. So what I've got is just a bottle. This is actually a little mini cert bottle. You can see the label still on. I've gotten it off as best as I can, but I don't have any of that sticky undo stuff. And it's okay. This will just be the back side of my bottle. I'll cover it. It's not a big deal. Lost my lid. That's also okay. I'm going to make something new next time on my live. And then what I did is I took the spider web background, shrunk it down a little bit, and then just cut it on my machine. I have a Cricut machine. And just took a slice out of it so I could use this to make my, I'm going to put some texture medium on it so that this spider web will be bumpy. Star, what you doing? You getting ready for our movie night? We're doing another movie night this weekend. We try and do them a couple of times each summer, and we're kind of rapidly running out of summer here, so we are watching Coco tonight. Feels totally appropriate for the season. Have you guys seen Coco yet? Absolutely one of my favorite movies ever. I bawl every time, every time. I just bawl like a baby. It doesn't matter how many times I watch it, and I watch it often because seriously, I love that movie. So I'm just wrapping my spider web around. Hi, girly. It's my Taya. Say hi to the people. Hi. And I'm sure, because I am not a huge texture mixed media type person, and I am sure that I am doing some things wrong. So Daniela and Christy and all you gals who are so good with this stuff, look away. But all I really want to do, it doesn't have to be perfect because a lot of it will be covered with the label. Oh, I forgot my tape. We'll just use a little piece of washi. All I really want to do is kind of get some texture onto it, and then like I said, we'll set this aside and work on our witch's hat. Have you guys seen Coco? You guys watched that movie? The Day of the Dead, and it's just such a good movie. It's all about family and embracing the culture. Oh, it's just a good movie. Love it. I could have done this off video, like off camera, but I feel like a lot of the times I do so much prep work and then everybody's kind of going, what did you do? Or so I thought that this would be a good one to just prep right now using that cut file. So sorry, this is not coming off here. Come on. Going to be the back side, so like I said, I'm not as concerned about that. Okay, I just got my medium here, my texture. This one's a modeling paste. There's some great products on the shop if you need something like this. And I'm just going to smear it. I'm just adding that texture to my bottle. I'm trying to make sure I don't get too much underneath the edges so there is some contrast to it. I've only done this a few times, so bear with me. You guys ever played with this stuff, this modeling paste or gesso, or you know, that adds like the 3-dimension to your projects? Hey Mom! Thanks for joining me. What I'm doing, I'm going to make a witch's hat today. If you're just joining me, I'm doing a witch's hat like I posted. But I wanted to get down for my next live, which is on the 24th of September. I wanted to get the base down for this potion bottle. I'm going to make a set of potion bottles. So I'm using a syrup bottle. The syrup the bottle came from, what's that pancake place that we love, guys? In Springville? Not Jim's, we love Jim's too, but that's, Cracker Barrel. Came from Cracker Barrel. You know the ones they give you with your pancakes? Yeah, I save those. So does my mom. We all do. We got my sisters trained to like keep them now too. Even my kids will put them in their boxes for us. Okay, I think pretty good. Yes, we're going witches. Okay, so hopefully if I did this correctly, yes. Okay, so that is the base for my witch's bottle that we'll put together a set of them on the 24th. I'm just going to put it off to the side, let it cure, do its thing. And now for the main event. Okay, so I'm making a witch's hat. And I don't know if you guys saw it in the post that I put on our group or on my Instagram, but I tested it out at first. This is kind of what we're going to build, and I'm going to show you what I did. This is paper. Mine measures, because I'm putting it on my tier tray, so I'm going a little bit minier, and I like minis anyways. So mine is about, not quite 5 inches, but I think I'm going to set that one aside and show you kind of what I did. So I just cut on my Cricut machine just a half circle. This is actually like a banner piece half circle. This one was a little more intense that I did. It's a circle. It's just black cardstock, good quality black cardstock. It's 5 inches, just a 5-inch circle, and then I put inside, I had it score. I don't know if you guys probably can't see it very well on the camera, but I had it score. Oh, Taylor was using this for chalk art last night. I had it score like a 2 1/4 inch circle in the center of my hat, and then I just had it pie, like cut like pie shape right in the center. And this is how I'm going to attach the base of my hat, the brim of my hat, to the cone part. So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Everybody's really quiet this morning. What's everybody up to? I see people watching, but I don't see a lot of comments. So here's my half circle. And I actually, on my other one, I just cut my half circle by hand, and it wasn't quite as pretty, if you will. So what's everybody doing today on this beautiful long holiday weekend? We are going to the farmer's market after this. I'm hoping there's some early apples in stock, or in season, I guess. Okay, this is where you get to watch me fail a little bit with the cone, huh? Mom's cleaning, prepping for our family movie night, watching Coco. Heather is scrapping. I hope you get some time to scrap too. That's on my agenda as well this weekend. I want to tackle a couple of the projects. I figured this one would be a good one for bookworm, maybe? I don't know. Is that stretch? Because I'm using the Witches and Waverly Place. Can you tell what my child watches right now? Using the Witches and Wizards line, the Harry Potter line. Is that too much of a stretch for bookworm? I kind of lost my cone shape there, and that's okay because I'm actually going to, thank you, Mom. I figured not everybody could find just like a mini witch's hat, or like you're watching this live and you just want to jump right into the project, you know? My trusty glue gun here that I'm actually going to attach my base to my brim, my cone to my brim. So if this is too much of a stretch for bookworm, then maybe what I'll do is just call this free file. The free file, free for all, since I'm using so many free files in the decorating part, which is my favorite part. And I'm liking that it's a little bit off center, just a little bit. This kind of what I was thinking. My theme of my witches, or my tier tray, is going to be witches, and so I like that it's a little not exactly straight up and down. It feels more like McGonagall, you know, a little more witches-like. The only bad thing about glue guns is the string, you know. This part's probably a little, building the base, you know, of anything is always a little mundane, a little boring, because the decorating really is the funnest part. But without a base, there is no decorating. And I really did want you guys to see how to make a witch's hat. So with nothing but black cardstock and half circle and a circle. Even if you don't have a cutting machine, you know, you could trace. Before I got my machine, my Cricut machine, I would trace like plates and bowls and stuff to get circles. And okay, so there's my base of my witch's hat. Oh, no, I don't need it. Okay, and then I've just got some of this kind of spooky fabric that I'm going to wrap around the base of it, where the brim meets the cone, to kind of hide those creases and stuff. And I like the texture. Yes, everybody must be like watching while they're working or something because everybody is so quiet today. Did you guys see that Cassie is like loaded up the shop with new stuff? She's got so many cute things in there today. I'm just going to put a little hot glue in a few places to kind of hold it down. It's hard, I've seen on my screen, it's hard to see the textures and stuff, but with the black on black, but stay glued up. Hopefully you guys can see. Yeah, it would be easy to watch on a TV. I usually, when I'm watching the lives, I usually watch on my laptop while I'm in my scrapbooking. So you can see how I've kind of attached that, just glued it in a few places. In fact, I'm going to glue it right there just to give it a little more firm. I was kind of hoping, and I know it's a little early for Halloween because we're only in the first week of September, but I was kind of hoping that the Bella Boulevard's monsters would be in, and that would have been a fun line to use on this, but it's not, so that's okay. We'll use Witches and Wizards. Okay, so I'm just going to take, because I like the idea of not a perfect, my witch is a little cray-cray. She a little hard on her hat, on her things. So I'm just kind of pinching it and making it a little less perfect. Okay. I know the glue strings, that's why I'm like, I keep pulling them off, but really they're not that bad. For Halloween time, we can all stop dusting now. Okay, and I went through the shop and just cut some really cute, kind of some of the Halloween things that spoke to me. I loved. These are all from the free files, cut files. So I just cut a few of them that I really loved. The brand new flowers, guys, brand new. These are called rolled, let's see, what was it? Rolled Flowers Take 2. And I love them. I love the rolled flowers. I think that this will make our witch a little classy. So when I pulled some of the paper from the Witches and Wizards, I was trying to focus a little bit more on the black and white and orange and not so much on the greens and yellows and reds. So the black and orange plaid was kind of my main one. This is one of the rolled flowers. This is one of them, and it comes with two like this, one a little smaller, one a little bigger, and obviously on your machine you can make them as big or as small as you want. So, and I've got just my handy, I need a new one, my handy little gadgety tool that I got from, I stole it from my husband. This is a Harbor Freight thing, and I just use this to kind of start my rolling. I liked this one because I liked how the petals were a little rougher. You just kind of roll it as tight as you can get it. So when you guys decorate for Halloween, do you decorate first off? And second, do you focus like on a theme, like you're, all the same color, or maybe it's like a monsters theme or a witches theme or Day of the Dead, or do you just buy what you love and however it combines, it combines? I kind of have like kind of a witch's potion thing going. And then you can let it kind of fall as open or as loose as you want. Nope, you can roll whichever side you want. I kind of wanted since I have so much of the orange plaid out, I kind of wanted the black and white stars. It's more of a cream. So this is the same paper that I used to make the mini album, the hexagon mini album that I did. And I'm just using this to kind of roll some of the petals out. Ooh, fun, Patricia. I love the graveyard ones. With the tombstones, do you put ghosts out there? Or like scary guys? So since I did these ones, excuse me guys. Since these ones were a little bit smaller, I cut these ones a little smaller. I'm gonna let this one kind of open up a bit and be a little bigger. And then this part down here, this circle, that's kind of where you're going to secure everything. And I use hot glue for this because it's easier for me than trying to hold the wet glue all tacky. And I'm letting, like I said, I'm letting this one be a little bit more open. Whoops. A little more open. A few zombies. Fun. How fun. I love Halloween. Halloween is just, it's right up there for me with, it's hard to say Halloween, Christmas, and 4th of July. I just love all of them. So I like all the holidays. Did I just cheat and just pick them all? All the ones worth talking about. Don't get me wrong, I love a good holiday. In my house, we do holidays big. My mom taught me that. So it's hard to see this black one is got stars on it and like gray running through it. So this is what these ones look like to begin with. I have on my, usually on my door I have a big pretty wreath that I did a couple years ago it's actually on my Instagram if you want to check it out, but it's got a skeleton head and like potion bottles. I'm really into the potion bottles lately. I've hosted a swap a couple of years in a row where we made mini potion bottles, and so now I use those to build like an apothecary cabinet. And we love nutcrackers at Christmas time, so even they've bled into Halloween, and now we have some Halloween nutcrackers. Oh, Marianne, you know where it is. Halloween. Good. Watch this, Marianne. You can make yourself a witch's hat. Yeah, I started putting up my fall too, Mom. Yeah, that's a good way to use them. Use your jack-o'-lanterns, you put them in the back. Oh, shoot, did they officially called it, Kathy? No trick-or-treating this year, huh? I don't know, Marianne. This is going on my tier tray, so yeah, that's too bad. I was kind of worried about that. I think we'll be okay in Utah here. We're going. They're opening things up. We actually seen a couple of movies in movie theaters. We're back to school. I'm hoping that we'll still be able to do the traditional trick-or-treat. There's a lot of trunk-or-treating here in Utah, where we live. Okay. So now you guys learn some rolled flowers. I like to roll the petals out. You can leave them tighter if you want. Okay. So I'm going to try and kind of hold it up so you guys can see what I'm doing as I add things. I also have a couple other things that I got just to give it some more texture and color. I always like to find, when I'm making my paper, using paper for most of my craft, I like to add a little bit of ribbon or something just to give it some color and some texture and some dimension. So I've got this it's maybe like a scaled back version. Yeah, I mean, you can even decorate still, even though, you know, if they don't do the traditional trunk-or-treating and stuff, you still decorate. I think even if they did cancel it here, I'd invite my nieces over and my nephews and, you know, at least give them some treats. And so I'm just going to kind of bunch some of this deco mesh stuff with the spider webs up, just like I said, to give it some texture. So I'm just going to take it. Wow, glue gun, stay. Yeah, it's just going to be kind of hard, I think, with all that stuff going on. Oh, one thing I did want to do before I go too gung-ho with my stuff, I wanted to take a strip of this paper. I loved this one. With the witch's hats and pumpkins and potion bottles and spell books and stuff. So I mentioned that this is going to be a 4-part series. I'm going to do 4 different decor pieces for my tier tray. They're all going to be kind of mini. And actually I want to get, so I cut that strip, but I want a strip with the pumpkins. And so part 1 is this, and then part 2 next time on the 24th, we're going to do potion bottles on the 24th of September. And then there we go. going to kind of put it around the base. So, and then in next month, I want to do like a little mini wreath and a, I just do is just a quick ribbony fold thing. And then last, we'll finish it up with a spell book. So those are my plans. Everything looks fantastic in my brain. I think it will be a lot of fun. And then you can have like a whole tier tray, make them as big or as small as you want them. I'm just going to add some layers here to this guy. Marianne's sending me her address so I can send her all my things. Glad to hear some things are going back into business. We've got not just in Utah, but all over a little bit, it sounds like. I mentioned our movie theaters have started playing new movies. We got to see Tenet. I'm still confused. Still confused, guys. I'd have to see it like 3 more times to understand what's going on. And then we saw the new Bill and Ted's because I'm totally a 90s child and I love the Bill and Ted's. It was funny. It's like any number 3. It wasn't as funny as the original, you know, but it was funny. Okay. Oh, king size candy bars. Where's that? That doesn't get kids to your house, Mom. Nothing will. See, my husband works for the movie theater, although he hasn't been working recently because they've only had a certain amount of employees there. So he works for the movie theater, and he knows that these guys are cleaning the crap out of stuff. Like they're getting in there good and deep, like. Oh, hi Victoria! Thanks for joining me, my friend. I am working on a witch's hat using the Witches and Wizards line from Echo Park and a lot of the fun Halloween cut files. And building myself a cute little mini witch's hat for my tier tray, and this will be the number 1 thing. So you guys can kind of see it from this side. It looks like I got a little crap I gotta cover up. I wasn't sure how to do this, like if I should point it at my table like I'm doing, or if I should point it at me, but I didn't want to put makeup on. So you guys get this. Okay, I'm liking that. Then what I wanted to do is take one of my papers and do a, I forgot what I had in mind. On the back. And just do like a really quick fan thing. Well, where the crap? Oh, hey, I got this in the back. No, damn it, where is it? Okay, it was one of the flowers. Candles. Where did the candle paper go? Okay, seriously, it was just here. Oh, I'm a dork. We got it. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to do it. So you guys get this view. So I just wanted to do like a quick pinwheel, papery, I don't know what the crap it's called. And hopefully this doesn't, I'm just going to fold it real quick. I'm not going to pull out the scoreboard since I'm just doing one and doing it quick. So hopefully I don't bore you to death with my folding here. Yeah, summer makeup, it seems like it just kind of melts off, and it has been hot here. We've been in the hundreds for weeks now. Actually, my hubby was just telling me it's going to cool down quite a bit, and we're going to hit like 60s this next week. Thank you, Mom. Loving the potion bottle. That's going to be fun. I think we'll do like a set of 3 next week. There's these perfume bottles at the dollar store. Like, I don't buy perfume from the dollar store, guys. I really don't. But there's perfume bottles at the dollar store that are so perfect for these, and I know I need to go back and get a couple of them. They'll be so fun for the potion bottles. Like if you need bottles, we don't drink alcohol, so I don't have alcohol bottles. You can only eat so much syrup at the place. Plus, I like to have different sized potion bottles, you know. So I'm gonna go get those perfume bottles from the dollar store. Okay, this looks obviously not nearly as good as it would have looked if I would have used my scoreboard, but guess what? You're not gonna see. It's more for dimension than for looks. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit together for a second. All right, and then we're gonna bring in some of our cute little cut files. Maybe a piece or two of the Affirma. I was looking for this one, the pumpkin. I do like the owl. Let's see what we got. Well, that dries for a minute. I didn't want anything that big, so we're just gonna automatically throw this out. I don't want reds. I don't like, hate that. I'm trying to make it more Halloween than Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, look at that one. That's the one. Because, you know, I'm giving it kind of a witch's vibe. Hi, Samara. Thanks for joining me. I'm working on a witch's hat. I built the base from cardstock. Now I get to do the funnest part of all, which is the decorating. Ah, cute. Oh, that would be kind of cute. Too bad I already rolled all my mom. That would actually be really cute. I actually kind of like the layered flowers, how they look when they're just coming out of the cut, because they look like kind of like a vortex or galaxy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. And even having I thought about even doing the paper fan like half. Whoa, someone just drove up. Okay, I just got some orange sparkly ribbon. Just to give it, to keep, I feel like see when I look at it from this way, I feel like I'm losing my orange. So I want to just kind of add like a quick bow. Just to keep some of the color in. Ooh, this is, wow. Okay, well, I will have glitter on my body for the rest of my life because this stuff is dropping glitter like crazy. That, so it will be behind my fan, so you'll see it, but it won't be. And we're going to go in with some flowers. Okay, I'm losing my thing there. There we go. Give it a good twist. Yes. Okay, you guys see that? I'm going to actually glue, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, then the gorgeous rolled flowers. Maybe if oh my gosh, I need to stand. Look how cute that would be cute on a stand. Okay, I'm going to add a stand to this. I don't have anything to do that at the moment off the top of my head. But I think a stand would be adorable. I love that tag. Okay, so I'm just going to start adding my flowers here. Excited for a movie night. I'm going to have to wear like all my sweaters because it chills out here in the evenings in Utah. Keep forgetting I don't have to turn the hat, that you guys see the same perspective as me because magic. Witches and wizards magic. Okay, what do you guys think so far? I'm liking it. Okay, cut the leaves, and then I backed it with the green plaid from the collection. I do think it needs some leaves. Actually, I want to keep that off center. Yep, I like the leaves. Does anybody else do a tier tray? I know my mom does. Does anybody else have one? Gotten into that fad? I'm going to use my tool here just to give those a little so they're not so flat. The nice thing about like when you're doing this kind of a 3D project or layers and stuff like this is you don't necessarily need to see everything front and center. But I do feel like I'm losing it. See, when I display it, I'll probably display it on like this angle. So you see this, but you don't see, like you don't lose the witch's hat. Look. Okay, I liked the little spider, although I needed to add a little piece of white behind his face because right now it's not and it looks kind of like haunted spider. Yes, I know you're obsessed with him, Mom. You got me all hooked on him. Way to go. It's because of you. Just kidding. It's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Oh, I am going to have glitter for days. There we go. Now he doesn't look haunted. Oh, no, he doesn't look haunted. Just a little clearer. There we go. Ooh, that is great. My daughter used some supplies last night to do a pour, and acrylic pour, and that is something she must use because it is a sticky mess. I will pour off my hand real quick because that's all I got. There we go. And I'm drying. You guys hear my squeaky, squeaky chair? Okay. So there's this side, kind of that, and like I said, I think I'm going to display it with like this kind of an angle in mind. There's this little bit hanging out, so I'm going to cover that in a sec with something. I love the tag, but I don't know, I feel like it might, oh, there we go. That's cute. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, although he might blend too much with it. So I'm thinking what I might do is take my bats and fly. I have some wire that I'm just going to kind of pick them in with. Maybe, oh, there we go. Yes, that's cute. Thank you, Jennifer. Super. It looks like it's hard, but I don't think it is. It's come together fairly quickly. I love this Halloween cut file. I want to do it really big on a page. Okay, so that's what we got. This is my front, so right here will face the front of my table. But it does look pretty good from all around. I keep trying not to pick off those glue gun things, but I can't help it. Do like that spider. Okay, so I got some wire. And I think I will use those to attach the bats. All of my little things here are cut files, so I find all of them on the shop, and they're free. They're always free. I'm just going to add some wire to this bat here. And let it dry for a second. And for our second bat. Okay, so on Harry Potter, since we're using the Witches and Wizards line here, are you guys more in, and I think I asked this last time, but let's see what this group says. Are you into the books or are you into the movies more? Because I've loved the books, but the movies are so much easier to watch because it takes a lot less time to watch a movie than to read a. Some of those books got thick, man, 400 or 500 page books. Okay, I'm just wrapping my wire. And who is your favorite character? Harry Potter character. Mine is probably Luna, but I do have to say I love Hagrid. He's just so sweet. I'm surprised how much I use this little tool. This was a good steal from my hubby's garage. Hi Priscilla, thanks for joining. I am working on a 4-piece tier tray Halloween decor. Dolby, oh star Dolby, I love Dolby. I'm making a witch's hat for my tier tray. You can download and fussy cut them, Victoria. And there's actually a lot of them that are really nice that you could use to create like a pattern and stitch around them and stuff. Oh my gosh, I love the bats. Okay, look at the bats. I think if I do another 3D project, I'm going to have to let this face my face, which means makeup. Because it's hard to see all of it. So I did my witch's hat about 5 inches. So on paperissues.com, Victoria, and then if you go to free files across the screen, if you go to free files, they're all there. And they download, I can't remember the format they download, but then I convert mine to an SVG file for my Cricut machine. But you should be able to get them as a PDF and then just print them out and cut them. And some of them are so cute and easy, like the bats, like you could totally fussy cut those. So it's paperissues.com. Okay. Can you guys see? Let's see. So I still have these pieces. I'm trying to decide if I want one of the pumpkins on there. Oh, not that one. You're welcome, Victoria. I hope you have some fun with that. I know I do. Hagrid, yep. Moaning Myrtle, I love Moaning Myrtle. She is a sass. Kind of like in this pumpkin here. And I do love that spider, but I just feel like he ends up blending in with everything. Okay, before I add that, I'm going to add a little bit more of my deco mesh. Aw, thanks, Victoria. I'm loving how it's turning out. Love it when things work out in my brain. From my brain. Okay, here's my next question. Here's my next thought. What was your first, that you can remember, first Halloween costume? I remember dressing up as a 50s, in like a 50s poodle skirt and stuff. That's one of the first ones I can remember. I also remember when I was really little being strawberry shortcake with one of those terrible, frightening 1970s, early 80s masks. Okay, so to get this guy to stick, I'm going to use a little bit of, to stand up, I'm going to use a little strip of paper. I'm just going to fold it, attach my pumpkin here. Use a little bit of my wet bowl. Oh yes, the trash can pumpkin. Okay, my mom, one year for a church party, we were supposed to go as a family costume thing. And my mom, we all wouldn't give, my brother and I are teenagers, my sisters were preteens, and none of us would give her a straight answer. And now, as a mom, I can understand how frustrating that would be. But she got those trash bag pumpkins that you fill with leaves and put as decor in your yard, you know. And she got those and made us all wear those trash bag pumpkins. And the picture from that party is classic. Okay. I am loving this. But the look on my brother's face from that party was just hilarious. I laugh to this day. He was so pissed. I mean, he was like 14, 15. And he had to wear this trash bag pumpkin, and of course he was pissed. I was pissed too, but I managed to smile. It is probably our best family picture ever. We should probably recreate that one with all the grandkids and stuff. How cute would that be? Okay guys, I'm loving this. Just adding a little bit more of this spooky cloth stuff that I've got for a little bit more texture. Good, Tina. That is so good. I hope I said your name right, Tina. Yeah, it was super easy. All it is cardstock and black cardstock for the base, and I showed you how to do it, and hopefully everybody's out there making some witches hats. Okay. I think that's my finished product, guys. I'm liking it. I think I'm going to get myself something as a stand. Something maybe a little bigger. But kind of maybe build a little stand up for it to sit on. So that it sits up a little bit. I think that'd be cute. 6-pack of Pepsi. I think we all said The Simpsons, but I think you just ignored us. Nope, I don't think it needs anything more. I love the texture, the dimension. Okay, so just to run down in case anybody's curious. The cut files that I used were pumpkin spice. That's what this one's called. It has this in it, and it has a lot of other cute pumpkin spice related words. The leaves are called Fall Trees Please. The spider is Spider Booze. Halloween titles is this one, and I love this one. Yep, I gotta go find me a candle holder. That would be cute, Star. Small glass would work. I'm sure I've got some in my house. The rolled flowers take 2 are brand new, so they're one of the very first cut files you'll see listed. And then the, I think that's all of them. Yeah. Oh, the bats. I don't remember what the bats were. I'm sure if you just search bats, you'll find them. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. My next live will be doing the set of potion bottles to go with our witches theme. Oh, see, that's already hardened up nicely. And I went ahead on one of them, put down a textured spider web. I'm going to have some labels for them. We'll fill them with something. That will be the next live I do. That is Tuesday, the 24th of September at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is noon Eastern Time, New York time. And we'll make a set of potion bottles that's going to match our witch's hat. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you try a witch's hat. As always, if you use code Shiloh, SHILO, you get 20% off anything in the store. That's good always and forever. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them. I'll try and answer them. But other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys, and watching, and I hope you have a great Saturday. Bye!